Blitzkrieg. A general leads his army with a surprise, lightning-fast attack. Tanks and planes move quickly, hitting hard and fast. This is Blitzkrieg, or lightning war, where speed and surprise overwhelm the enemy before they can react. Shock and awe. To intimidate the opponent into surrendering, a general uses overwhelming force and powerful displays of strength, like launching a massive bombardment that shakes the ground and lights up the sky. This strategy, called shock and awe, creates such a terrifying spectacle that the enemy is too scared or stunned to fight back. Guerrilla warfare. A small, agile team fights against a larger, more powerful enemy. Instead of confronting them head-on, they use guerrilla warfare, knowing the land better and hiding in mountains and forests. They strike in quick, unexpected attacks and then disappear before the enemy can catch them. It's all about hit-and-run tactics. Attrition warfare. In a long, grinding battle where both sides are evenly matched, one side decides to wear down the enemy slowly by making them fight continuously, draining their resources and morale. This is attrition warfare, where victory comes from exhausting the enemy over time, like a marathon instead of a sprint. Maneuver warfare. On a battlefield like a chessboard, instead of attacking pieces head-on, a general skillfully moves troops to outmaneuver the opponent. In war, this is called maneuver warfare. Using speed and agility, they get into better positions, confusing the enemy and gaining the upper hand without necessarily engaging in direct combat. Flanking. A group surrounds an opponent, attacking from the side instead of the front. This is flanking, catching the enemy off guard by taking advantage of their vulnerable positions. Pincer movement. Leading two groups of soldiers, a commander sends one group around to the left and the other to the right, converging on the enemy from both sides simultaneously. This is the pincer movement, trapping the enemy in a deadly embrace and cutting off their escape routes. Feigned retreat. To lure the enemy into a trap, troops pretend to retreat, making the enemy think they've won. As they chase, they fall into a carefully planned ambush. This strategy, known as feigned retreat, tricks the enemy into a false sense of security, only to turn the tables on them when they least expect it. Ambush. Lying in wait in a hidden position, soldiers wait for the enemy to walk right into their trap. As the enemy passes by, they launch a sudden surprise attack. This is an ambush, where surprise is the greatest ally, catching the enemy off guard and inflicting maximum damage. Siege warfare. In front of a fortified castle with high walls, instead of attacking directly, forces surround it, cutting off all supplies and escape routes. Over time, the defenders inside grow weaker and are forced to surrender. This is siege warfare, where patience and cutting off the enemy's resources are key to victory. Scorched earth. When retreating from a land, everything useful is destroyed: crops, bridges, and supplies. This way, the advancing enemy finds nothing to sustain them. This strategy is called scorched earth, denying the enemy any resources that could help them continue their advance. Sun Tzu's Art of War. Sun Tzu's ancient wisdom teaches that the best victory is achieved without fighting. Use strategy, deception, and careful planning to outsmart the enemy with minimal conflict. These war strategies show the importance of choosing the right approach for different situations. Whether it's a quick attack or a prolonged battle, understanding these tactics can turn the tide of war and secure victory.